Hello,
Hey there.
welcome to our very first YouTube video.
Yeah, we're making this first video to introduce ourselves, introduce our Pabero, our 4x4 truck, which we're traveling with, and telling you a bit more about ourselves, about our past, but most importantly about our present and about our future.
I'm Giulia, I'm 29.
I'm Luca, I'm 28. I'm actually also from Italy, but I'm also half German.
We met in high school and right after that we became a couple. We went separate paths for our university degrees and we've always kept seeing each other in random corners of the world, I would say, from the US to Asia to everywhere in Europe. So that's where we found out we really love traveling, specifically traveling this way, or sort of overlanding, proto-overlanding in a way. In 2016, we went to Corsica for the first time. That was a fun one.
That was our first trip. We actually took my mom's minivan, took out all the rear seats and just put a mattress in there and just left. So we didn't pack anything and we loved it, and that's why we kept traveling like that, a bit more organized now.
Yeah, that was the spark. Definitely, it has taught us to think about the bare necessities and be a bit minimalistic. We'll show you in a later video about our truck. And then since then, a lot has happened. After university, I had come back to Europe. We were working in separate countries. I was back in Italy, working in Milan, and Luca was in Germany, but back then. And then COVID sort of made us realize that we really didn't want to be apart that long and in a way without seeing an end anymore. And so we did a bunch of reshuffling professionally and ended up in Berlin together in 2021. So it's been 3 years of finally having a home base, except that we want to leave it soon.
Yeah, time has come and we took this decision to just basically quit our jobs and leave. We absolutely enjoyed our time in Berlin. We liked our jobs. It's been a great time.
Yeah, they allowed us to save.
They allowed us to save enough money to build a truck, to be able to now just, basically leave everything and live on the road for some time. We will see how long. We don't really know yet.
No.
We made our budget, but we will see, and we'll just go wherever we like.
Yeah, when people ask, so for how long are you gone? We say, so long the money lasts, or so long we want to, whichever comes earlier, I suppose.
Maybe after a few months, or who knows when, we will just say, okay, we want to go back to Italy, back to Germany, whatever. Or maybe we find some place, something special to do, something we like, and we decide to stay there. So this will be all about our trip. The whole YouTube channel will be all about our trip, exploring, meeting people, trying food, seeing amazing landscape, doing things. But we don't know for how long it will be. So just come with us. We are leaving our jobs, living in Berlin, leaving our home, and in a few months we'll put the pupper in a shipping container together with another truck. We're sharing a container from Hamburg in Germany to Montevideo, Uruguay, South America, and we are exploring the continent, let's say. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are in the Americas, or if you've been there, you've been traveling, please send us a message or put a comment. We are also on Instagram. We'll link everything, like the YouTubers say. This is our first experience as YouTubers, so
Probably
bear with us.
in the description.
In the description. We'll welcome any tips, any recommendations, anything.
And very happy to meet anyone on the road. So if there
Yes.
are other people traveling, anyway you're traveling, happy to meet you and share some experiences together, but also happy to meet people living in the countries we're visiting.
Yes.
Yeah. And I would say one more thing that we should address is, why are we even doing this? So why are we doing the trip, and why are we making videos? Why are we sharing this?
True. Well,
What's your reason for making this trip, or why now?
Well, it's actually a good question. Definitely, I believe that travel is the single thing that makes you grow the most. At least this is what I've experienced. Traveling with your partner is something that, from experience, I really found very fulfilling. I think in general, yeah, I have this call. We have to go. We have to explore, meet other people. I also have my personal belief, maybe it's a bit naive, that traveling is the one thing that will help us prevent more chaos in this very chaotic world that we live in right now. I mean, we know a lot of people are experiencing suffering, war, and destruction. And I think that a lot of it comes from people not really understanding each other and not really knowing that in the end we're all the same, right? We're all people. And I think traveling is one thing that has taught me so much about different people and in reality how similar they are to us. So yeah, I just want to do that, and I think we both want to take as many people as possible with us to experience this and to maybe find some passion for it and willingness to travel and jump into the unknown and meet other people. Of course, it's not easy, and there are a lot of practicalities to be addressed. I think maybe we'll even do a video about that where we share a little more. But yeah, it just needs to happen. And I think there's several reasons for doing it now. I think we both agree that we don't want to rule out having a family at some point. And we perfectly know that you can travel with your family. And kudos to all the families that do it. You're amazing and you're doing a fantastic thing for your kids. I think we do want to try out for ourselves first and really do this for us for now and grow through it. I think that's really key. Of course, we thought about it. We're like, yeah, like a lot of people think of doing it when they retire, which is also a great option, and we're not ruling that out either. But yeah, I think now we're young. Now we have the energy. Now it's, yeah, like the world is in the state that it is, and we should seize the opportunity. And the circumstances are just right now. So yeah, that's my reason. Sorry, I went very long, but what about you?
Yeah, I don't have that much to add on that. I think that's one thing where we're very lucky. We have the same reasons, we share the same reasons. That makes it much easier. Yeah, I would like to add that first of all, of course, we're doing this trip just for ourselves, for our personal pleasure, because we like it, we enjoy it. But we also see how we can take this chance, use the visibility that we might get through it, and show everyone, share our experiences, the people we meet, the places we see, the stories that we make, and share it for everyone to see, to give everyone a chance to get to know this, to see a bit of these experiences, and hopefully inspire somebody. And that if we just inspire one more person, that would be amazing.
Yeah, our job will be fulfilled.
Absolutely. So
Yes.
I would say that's the first reason. And what I would add is, why are we sharing it? Why are we now planning to make YouTube videos and not just taking pictures and keeping them for ourselves? Maybe in the past we just shared some Instagram stories.
Yeah.
But that's the point. We used to save them in highlights so our grandparents could actually watch the stories again over and over. And they actually asked us back then.
Yeah,
to do
they
this.
did. My grandma specifically is on Instagram, and she said, please, can you like post your stories, because I don't want to bother you, but I just want to quietly follow you. I mean, the way that some grandparents are, right? Like they don't want to be invasive in your life. That was so sweet. And yeah, so we started doing it, and we noticed that a few more people than just our grandparents really liked our stories and really liked our content. I mean, it didn't cost us a lot of effort.
Yeah.
We are aware that doing YouTube is a whole other scale and level, but we thought we'll try. Aside from YouTube, we will keep working on Instagram and doing stories and posts there. And we've also created Patreon channel.
Link in description.
Yes, link in description. We will share more content there. What we've always done in our past trips is to keep a diary. Actually, that's literally me writing down with pen and paper on a moleskin what we did every single day. My narrative skills got better, I guess, with time. I think the latest are a little better than the first ones.
Yes.
And we're now in the process of actually transcribing that to like actually have it in a digital form. I think we'll also be sharing snippets of that, sort of like flashbacks, but definitely we will keep a diary. I don't know if a day by day type of diary. We'll see how it is. This is very new for us. We were thinking of sharing that in our Patreon channel. And if you want to become a patron at some point, we'll understand if you want to see more content first, obviously. There you would have an even more, like, it's how Patreon works. But for those that don't know, you will have even a closer access to us. We're really open to any type of collaboration, any type of connection, really. If you need advice or want to give us advice or want to just chat or want to know where we're going, want more up-to-date information, well, Patreon is definitely the place where we'll try to be. But aside of that, we will document our trip on YouTube. We don't know yet how it will work, like how often, what's the cadence. We're really newbies to this. We'll try to see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, we haven't mentioned, I think, when this is happening. So we'll stay in Berlin for a couple more months. I still need to quit my job. We'll then come back to Italy to prep for the trip. And then it looks like the departure date for the Papero is the end of August. We'll give you more details about that as soon as we know and it's confirmed. That means that by the second half of September, we'll fly after the Papero, go to pick him up. And then, how they say in Germany, los geht's.
Yeah, los geht's.
Yeah, it's starting. Meanwhile, as we prepare for the trip, we'll post more content on us preparing for the trip and really giving updates about this. So yeah.
Giving more information, what to consider, what to think of, what to pack, what we will pack at least. We're always focused on the essentials, or trying not to pack too much, trying to keep the truck also as light as possible. We will share all of this in further videos. We might make a video about shipping your truck in a container to a different continent. Let us know if you're interested. And yeah, that's it.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
And if you don't like the video,
let us know. We are looking for ways to improve. As we said, we're newbies to this.
So yeah, let us know and we'll see you.
Yes. Have a great day. Bye bye.